I dropped out of college owing the government 100 billion. So to pay off that massive debt, I just went ahead and branded myself as the world's biggest arms dealer. Then started hyping myself up like crazy online. Aircraft carriers, rocket artillery, tanks, jets, nukes, wholesale. If you can dream it, I got it. But the second I posted, someone slid into my DMs. Bro, is that post legit? We're in the middle of a war out here in the Middle East. We need your weapons bad. I felt the corner of my mouth curl into a smirk, eyes flashing with a quick spark of cunning. Finally, a sucker took the bait. You know it's real. My fingers flew across the screen. Whatever you need, just say the word. First time ordering from you, gotta check the quality first. A message popped back, cautious tone and all. 10,000 AKs, 30 million rounds, plus 100 small suicide drones. I stroked my chin, thought for a few seconds, then typed back nice and slow. AKs, $1,000 a piece. Ammo, $1 a round. Drones, 800K each. Total comes out to just over 12 million cash, obviously. General Bapu, thousands of miles away in the Middle East, nearly popped his eyes out when he saw the quote. Holy crap, that's insanely cheap. He shot up out of his chair, hands trembling. That price is literally half what the Eagles are charging. But the excitement faded fast. Doubt started creeping in. No idea if this guy's gear is even any good though. When I saw that message, I wanted to slap myself. Should have asked for more. Now I'm leaving money on the table. But then again, jacking up the price last minute, that's embarrassing. Word gets out, my whole arms dealer rep is toast. I gritted my teeth and typed back. Dragon Nation gear is always top quality at the best price. Payment up front, delivery after. You in or not? Because I've got a whole line of people waiting. Meanwhile, General Bapu was pacing like a caged animal. His whole unit was completely surrounded by Eagle forces, running on fumes, out of ammo, and this was the only arms dealer who'd even take his order. This was literally a lifeline. No way he could pass it up. Buying. Obviously buying. He replied almost instantly. Send me the account. I'm wiring you right now. I literally almost lost it. My fingertips were buzzing. I fired off the international bank account number ASAP. 2.5 minutes later, my phone buzzed. A transfer notification, just over $12 million. I almost jumped out of my seat. We got him. If I can pull off a few more runs like this, that 100 billion debt is basically gone. But then, my smile froze. Cold sweat hit instantly. Wait, I don't have a single gun. What am I supposed to send this guy? This dude is a Middle Eastern armed faction. The kind of guy who orders 10,000 AKs without blinking. He is not someone you want to scam. If he figures out I'm just some con artist with nothing to deliver, I'm dead. On the other side, General Bapu had also calmed down after the wire. The more he thought about it, the more it felt off. Pay first? Deliver later? What if this is a setup? He clenched his jaw, rage building. Screw it. If this arms dealer tries to pull anything, I'll throw money at a dark web bounty on his head. Then I'll drop an anonymous tip to Dragon Nation authorities about his illegal arms dealing. Their regulations are insane. He'll be done for. Two guys half a world apart, both stuck in a white-knuckle standoff. Just as I was spinning out, almost ready to grab the cash and bolt, a cold robotic voice echoed in my head. Beep. Host needs detected. Ultimate arms system, now linked. Year 2024. Global arsenal, unlocked. More future timeline weapons await the host's unlock. I blinked, then absolutely lost it. See, this world's timeline is basically equivalent to Earth's 2004. Dragon Nation's weapons program? Still pretty behind. But this system just unlocked an arsenal that's 20 years ahead of the entire world. The arsenal was broken down by era, crystal clear. Year 2030, Dragon Nation Renaissance era, 10M prestige to unlock. Year 2050, World War III era, 100 prestige to unlock. Year 2300, Interstellar era, 10B prestige to unlock. My heart literally skipped a beat reading that list. If I unlock all of this, I can run the whole world. Every guy's got a dream of ruling in a time of chaos, and this could literally unify all of China. This is destiny. I held back the adrenaline, opened up the 2024 arsenal, and started looking for Bapu's order. When I saw the prices, I nearly burst out laughing. AK-47, $3. 7.62mm rounds, 0.20001 each. 3rd gen suicide drone, $150 a unit. Cheaper than produce. We're talking dozens of times below market price. Just this one order alone. Pure profit of over $100 million. But after the hype died down, a bigger problem stared me in the face. Sure, I got the guns, but how do I get them to the Middle East? I can't exactly ship them FedEx. Customs would seize everything. Shipping methods unlocked. Please select. Option 1, teleport. Client provides exact coordinates. Fee, Y1000 per delivery. Option 2, manual transport. Host must build an arms factory first. Staff provided by system. If personnel die in action, host pays Y100,000 per casualty. Option 3, self-transport. Not yet activated. Requires sufficient prestige to unlock. Looking at those three options, it was obvious. I'm broke. I don't even have a place to crash. Building a factory? Not happening. Only option, teleport. I messaged Bapu, payment received. Send me your coordinates. General Bapu, who'd been going insane waiting, saw the message and immediately sent over his unit's hidden coordinates without a second thought. Got the coordinates. Head to the drop point in 1 minute to inspect. Bapu completely lost it when he read that, nearly threw his phone. No way, I just got scammed. Dragon Nation to the Middle East is over 6,000 kilometers. Even the fastest transport jet takes 3 days round trip. This clown says he can deliver in 1 minute? Does he think I'm stupid? Just as Bapu was shaking with rage, the tent flap got ripped open. A massive guy with a full beard stormed in, voice rough as gravel. "Bapu, what's the deal with the weapons? Eagle's advance units are closing in on us." Bapu dropped his head and laid out the whole story, looking completely defeated. The big guy went ballistic. He grabbed Bapu by the collar and exploded. "You useless idiot! You fell for something this obvious, and you gave them our coordinates?" "Effective immediately, you're demoted to private. Get to the front line. Go make it up to the brothers you got killed." Bapu went pale, didn't say a word, quietly unpinned his rank insignia, clutched it in his hand, and trudged out of the tent. But just then, the laptop on the table let out a sharp notification sound. A new message popped up. "Delivery complete. Please inspect. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review." Bapu and the big guy both froze. Almost at the exact same moment, a soldier came tumbling in, voice shaking with pure disbelief. "Colonel, there was a flash of white light over the sand dunes out back, and a massive pile of black crates just appeared out of nowhere. They've got 5 stars stamped on them. Looks like weapons." The big guy and Bapu locked eyes, complete shock. "Move, I gotta see this for myself." No way he actually delivered arms inside Eagle's entire perimeter in 1 minute. What is this, a sci-fi movie? The big guy scoffed, voice dripping with sarcasm. "If it's real, I'll do a headstand in the shower." They rushed out to the back dunes, and there they were, dozens of heavy black crates lined up perfectly. The 5-star logo blazed in the sunlight. They cracked open the top crate. A row of brand new AK-47s stared back at them. Cold metallic sheen, immaculate finish. Everyone just stood there staring. "Bro, how is this even real?" The big guy sucked in a sharp breath and ran his hand along the barrel. Ice cold, smooth as glass. Craftsmanship unlike anything he'd seen. Compared to the beat-up AKs they'd been using, these things were straight-up art. What really blew their minds, every single rifle came fitted with a holographic adjustable scope and a night vision goggle set right next to it. Bapu grabbed a pair of night vision goggles, slapped them on, and looked out into the distance. His jaw dropped. "Bro, what the hell? This thing is insane. It's like having X-ray vision. I can see a rabbit in the dark from way out there." "It's got thermal imaging too, clearer than your naked eye in broad daylight." The big guy grabbed a rifle and weighed it, noticeably lighter than a standard AK. Then he checked the mag. His eyes went wide. 50-round capacity, 20 more than standard. That means in a single sustained fire exchange, they'd be putting out double the rounds. The big guy swallowed hard, mind absolutely blown. Dragon Nation calls this thing an AK-47? This loadout is better than any special ops kit I've ever seen. Just then, his earpiece crackled with an urgent voice. "Colonel, spotted an Eagle Elite Advance Squad, 2,600 meters out, roughly 30 men, moving in our direction." The big guy looked down at the rifle in his hands. A slow, bloodthirsty grin spread across his face, flashing a full set of teeth. "All units, pass out the weapons, goggles on, go to full combat readiness." He turned to Bapu, dead serious. "Bapu, you better stay tight with that Dragon Nation arms dealer. He's our lifeline from here on out. Oh, and go fetch me a bucket of water. I owe you all a headstand shower when I get back." At the same time, 2 kilometers out, a fully armed Eagle squad was creeping through the darkness. "Captain, should we send a drone to scout first?" A young soldier asked quietly. The captain lit a cigar, smoke curling up, total arrogance in his voice. "No need. We move in while it's dark. Those scrubs are basically blind at night. They won't see us coming. And don't sweat a firefight. Their ammo's been bone dry. We've had them fully cut off, 0 chance of any resupply." He flicked his ash and let out a low laugh. "As for their guns, hand-me-down junk we threw away. If they meet us head-on, they're dead." A soldier jumped in. "Captain's right. We wiped these guys out tonight. I'm definitely getting promoted." The captain clapped him on the shoulder. Laughed loud. "Man up. I'll throw a few extra kills your way." What they had no clue about. At that exact moment, the big guy and over 100 of his best soldiers had silently surrounded them, night vision goggles and all. With holographic scopes and thermal imaging locked in, the Eagle squad's whole cover was blown. Every single position lit up like a Christmas tree. These Eagle troops had no idea a rifle could come packed with this kind of insane tech straight out of the box. Dozens of barrels were already zeroed in on those crouching silhouettes. The big guy took a slow, deep breath, then let out a low, sharp roar. "Light 'em up!" Gunfire erupted. Bullets poured out like a monsoon. In the first exchange alone, several Eagle soldiers dropped, killed on the spot. The big guy hammered the trigger, goggles on, grinning like a madman. "Sons of bitches, you've been pushing us around for days. Payback starts now." The second the shots rang out, Eagle Captain Ura rolled on instinct. He screamed, "Everybody down! Ambush!" watching a squad mate get headshot right next to him. Ura's mind was racing with shock and confusion. It's the middle of the night. Visibility is basically 0. How are they getting clean headshots? Don't tell me they actually have night vision gear.